also taking the truck in.
Yep.
New suspension again.
There's an ambulance not too far away, or a police car, one of the two. This
Police
is more than
delete.
I studied in high school and college,
Yeah.
folks. Oh boy, somebody's been riding low on this. But we got it all on film. Me being an idiot trying to grab it from the top and getting hit with the blades. I'm eating Munster cheese, folks. Munster cheese, best cheese in America. Good morning. It's been a while since we filmed.
It has been a while.
So today's a big day. What are we doing, Michelle?
You were getting your drone test.
Hopefully I'm getting my license.
Yes, yes. And we're also taking the truck in.
Yep.
New suspension again.
Yeah, so we decided, I think we posted this on Facebook, we've decided we're just going to completely replace the suspension and get then manual airbags in the back to help when we're towing. We're still having issues with the compressor. We took this out yesterday and the compressor's still on pretty frequently. So there's clearly something still wrong with the air suspension in this truck. So we bit the bullet and are swapping it completely out, and we'll let you know how that goes. We're gonna have to leave it there for 2 days. We're dropping it off. Today's Thursday, but they said we should be able to pick it up Friday afternoon. But after we drop it off, I'm then heading over to the Rapid City Adult Education Center or something like that to take my Part 107 commercial license drone exam. I hope I'm ready. Made it to Street Image Auto and Truck Accessories, where we're having, sorry, there's an ambulance not too far away, or a police car, one of the two. Getting ready to drop this off and get all new suspension. So I asked them to save all of the equipment that they're taking off so that I can try to resell, especially the 2 airbags from the back, because I just bought those like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, and it was like $1,000 a piece for each of them. So I'm hoping to try to get some of that money back on eBay. Even a fraction of it would be okay, since they are practically brand new. But yeah, we're excited to get this done so we don't have to worry about it anymore. And you know, it's unfortunate that we're having to shell out another $3,700, but you know, it's also a peace of mind. We don't want to be somewhere remote and end up having to get this thing fixed and having it towed to some large metropolitan area or something. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna go drop it off, and then I'm going to we're gonna go pick up something at Tractor Supply, some kitty litter or wood pellets, and then go sit and wait outside the testing location. Fingers crossed. I'm feeling pretty good after taking this course over the last few days. I feel much better than I did this past weekend, so I'll keep you updated. It's really hard though. Shout out to Chris and Courtney for letting us bring their Jeep down and
Yes.
drop off our truck. Oh, I forgot. Magnifying glass. I'm taking it. This has been worn and destroyed, but I'm taking it so I can read the maps better. I just went in and checked, and they said that I can bring my phone in, but I have to put it in a lock, turn it off, put it in a locker. They said I can bring a drink, but I got to leave it in the locker as well because I can't take it into the testing room. But here we go. Wish me luck.
It's time.
2.5 hours or so from now, I should know whether or not I passed. I have to get a 70%. When I was taking pre-tests or practice tests last week, I was getting like 60%. But then I took this new training course and I was getting closer to 85s and 90s. So if that holds.
Yeah, he has been studying every day, I think, for a week.
Yeah, this is more than I studied in high school and college,
Yeah.
folks. So I'm
All
hoping.
day.
I'm hoping. So we'll keep you updated. Look out, world. It's official. 87%. What a relief. I felt pretty good about it. There were a few that I bookmarked, but I wasn't so sure about. Went back and checked those, but yeah, can't believe it. Look out. I am flying this drone in our videos coming up real soon. Michelle's not here yet. I probably got to call her because it only took me about an hour and 15 minutes to take the test. But I'll pretend like I didn't pass and see what she says. Look what I got back, folks. Truck with new suspension that is not air suspension. So excited. Let's see how it looks from the side. Looking solid. I'm gonna go back here. They put the valve right there for the air suspension so that when I'm towing I can pump up the airbags. Such a relief to have this all taken care of now, and not have to worry about that air suspension collapsing when we're out in the middle of nowhere. So super excited. Oh boy, somebody's been riding low on this. So and then it also has a module that bypasses the warning lights because there's no air suspension. They didn't want the air suspension lights staying on all the time, so they did that as well. So super excited. I'm gonna go run a few errands while down here, and then head back up. And we're packing up tonight and tomorrow morning and heading west. See you soon. The time has finally come.
We are leaving Sturgis.
Yes, after 3 weeks in a campground, which you know was killing our human souls, we are finally headed out. As you can see behind me, the truck is ready to go. It's got new suspension. I've got manual airbags, which I inflated a little bit to pop up the back a little bit, so that the weight of the camper is distributed better. We'll see what it's like when we get out on the road. I can always adjust. But we are gonna swing by the dump station and dump. We'll get a story to tell you about that. But we'll wait till we get in the car to tell you that story. And then we got to get some water, and then we're heading to Grouse Mountain, Buffalo, Wyoming.
Yep, that's where we're going.
Guess who we're going to see there?
Can we tell them?
Yeah, tell them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We're going to see BDR, Broken Dreams Reborn,
Yeah.
Sean and Matthew.
Sean and Matthew are there. They've got a spot for us. Chris and Courtney are still going to be here for about another week. They got some packages coming in the mail they got to take care of, and then they're going to meet us up there next week. But yeah, we're excited. And when we get there, I'm hoping if the wind's good, well, if it's not too windy, I'm going to fly my drone in this new great spot. Our friends found us. I should say we found them. So we made it. We caught up with Matthew and Sean. There they are up there. And we just took a little hike. It's about a mile down here to this amazing river. And it's pretty beautiful. So I forgot today in the car to tell you guys the story of yesterday. I'll give you the short version. We stayed for 3 weeks at the campground. We did not have hookups other than electric. And we thought because we were using the showers and sometimes the restroom at the campground, we could get through for all 21 days on our tanks. And we found out yesterday afternoon that our black tank, which we have a composting toilet, so our liquids, i.e. urine, go into our black tank. And we found out yesterday that the black tank was full, and we found out because it backflowed into the bathroom. So we spent all day yesterday taking apart our bathroom, taking the composting toilet out, cleaning everything, disinfecting it, bleaching it. You know, it was a mess. So I apologize for not sharing the grossities that were yesterday. Not to mention we did not have our truck, so all of my rubber gloves were in the truck, so we were having to go, you know, barehanded, if you will, cleaning up after the mess. But we made it. We got everything set back up, and it's working correctly. But it was not pretty. Welcome to Grouse Mountain Trail here outside of Buffalo, Wyoming. We are hiking today with Broken Dreams Reborn, Sean and Matthew. If you don't follow their channel, definitely head over. They got some fantastic RV life related, hiking, camping, general life, maintenance, all kinds of stuff. So we got a chance to catch up with them yesterday here. They had kind of saved us a spot, amazing boondocking spot. We'll be showing that to you. We're going to do a campsite review as well of this area while we're here. We were doing the Grouse Mountain Trail. We actually walked from our campsite, and so that added about a mile each direction. Well, a mile so far to the trailhead, and then we're going to hike down into the gorge and then back up out. It's supposed to be about 7 miles. I think it's going to end up being closer to 10 with an elevation somewhere around 1800 would be my bet. So it's going to be the longest trail we've done in 2024. We looked today, and the longest hike that we have done so far in this year is our hike in El Paso at the state park, and that was about 7.5 miles. So this thing is going to be a little bit longer, but we've got our snacks, and I got the drone. So we're hoping to find a nice flat spot where I can launch it. More importantly, so that I can make it land. Launching it's no problem. I can launch it from my hand if I needed to, but we're hoping to get some epic drone shots for the first time in one of our hiking videos.
Okay, so we stopped here on our hike, and Kyle is going to fly his drone to get some overhead footage. He just said this is like the 5th time that he's flown it, so I'm a nervous wreck as usual. Fingers crossed. Prepping for a landing. And we have success. And I can breathe now.
Look who's with me.
Can you see? I blend in with the environment. I'm not the epitome of fashion.
She's got every shade of green that she could find. The only thing that would be better is if she wore my hat.
I wore his hat. I will say all my other colored t-shirts are dirty. So I had to just take this.
So we made it down to the base of the trail. We are going to take a little break here, look at the dam obviously, and then we are going to divert our attention from the all trails directions. Matthew and Sean have a secret spot they found, and they're going to take us to that place where we're going to eat our lunch, and you're going to be able to see what Michelle in the snack machine has in her backpack. So we went off trail. Sean and Matthew wanted to show us their secret spot that they came to last time they hiked this. It's called the Ice Cave. I imagine we know how it got its name.
Find that rock. Yeah, where are you going?
So if you had feel-o-vision, it's literally probably about 20 degrees cooler, maybe 30 coming out of the cave here. So pretty awesome. This is going to be a great spot to have our lunch. Michelle, what do you think?
Yeah, we need to eat here where it's cool.
Sean, Matthew, any words of wisdom for us?
Natural AC is the best kind of AC.
All right, we're gonna eat, folks.
My favorite part of the hike is snack time. Well, it's actually our lunch time. So here's what we got today. We have sandwiches with keto bread. We've got turkey lunch meat and cheese. Got the same thing for Kyle. I didn't cut his in half like I cut mine in half though.
Because I'm not a 5-year-old.
I'm not a 5-year-old either. Pepperoni! I knew you probably thought, oh, I wonder if they have pepperoni. Yes, we do. Barbecue pork rinds. And sliced apples. Oh, and the best thing to really recharge us, because we have to head up the mountain once we're done eating, 1 can of Mountain Dew that we're gonna split, right, Kyle?
I'm eating Munster cheese, folks. Munster cheese, best cheese in America.
So that's where we had our lunch. Now we're rock climbing. Kyle wants me to jump in the water. I told him no. You agree with me?
It's literally like 1.5 feet deep here.
I ain't no dummy. Oh, but look at the beautiful water. Whenever I see,
Come up here, Matthew.
whenever I see rivers like this, I always think of the movie A River Runs Through It.
This is not bad.
He's off to play again, folks. Seriously? Seriously, Kyle?
Oh, we had a swimsuit now.
Oh my. Way too much fun. Way too much fun. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know why he stopped it.
I don't know. But we got it all on film. Me being an idiot trying to grab it from the top and get hit with the blades. It's not bleeding though.
He tried to land it, but the propellers would not stop spinning.
Yeah, and then it looked like it was going to cast it off into the river.
So he grabbed it like a buzzsaw and got his fingers hurt.
So I see your hands.
Oh, they're all red. They're going to be like bruised, but it's not bleeding. But I couldn't even tell. The blades were spinning so fast, I couldn't even tell if the blades were still on it. So, yeah, I'll have to do some investigating.
So were you wanting to land it?
Well, the gimbal wasn't rotating. So I don't think the gimbal got,
Camera.
yeah, the camera didn't get
Calibrated?
situated or whatever.
Calibrated?
Yeah, calibrated, that's it. And so I wanted to land it so that I could fix it. And then it just, you saw it all
Yeah,
went
we just
awry.
saw you grabbing it. We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
It wouldn't land right or something.
It wouldn't land. It was touching the rock, but it was still spinning, and it would look like it was trying to lift off again. And yeah,
So your career as an arm wrestler is finished.
yeah. And maybe my commercial drone.
So Matthew, you filmed this happening over there?
No, I was just watching it. My phone's at 50%, so I'm going to be selective about
Yeah.
it.
So Michelle? Did you film it? Oh, good. That'll make everyone proud.